Hello and welcome everyone again into another video. Today's video is showcasing a team and a Pokemon that I haven't featured yet. It's my Ultra League team, the team I've been using ever since the new season started. We're running the coolest Pokemon in the entire game, and that Pokemon is Sunglasses Blastoise. If you don't have the glasses, you can't use Blastoise with this team. The glasses is a must. Why? Because it's protect Blastoise from the sun when the battle starts, because especially when you're on this side, the sun on the other side, Blastoise can't see, and if Blastoise can't see, you have to give him a sunglasses. So if you don't have one, please skip this video and don't watch. But how is the team? The team is basically, I am running Weezing, Jellicent, and Blastoise. And the team is kind of weak to Steelix, so if you're someone who plays into Steelix, just replace one of the water with Gastrodon. If you replace Blastoise, I will ban you. Okay, so you're supposed to use Blastoise with sunglasses and Swampert in the back as a third, or Gastrodon instead of the Jellicent. But I was like using them, I was using this team, I was like, I'm not gonna change the third until I face a Steelix. So did we face a Steelix? Well, overall I went to 20-5 with this team. I only lost 5 games. And I currently have a very high win rate, like 75-76% win rate in the Go Battle League. So let's just go and watch these battles, and you guys will be able to judge. So in this matchup, this is actually a winnable matchup for Weezing if you have the Shadow Weezing. Shadow Weezing does flip the Escalodurge matchup, and that's because the Brutal Swing does enough damage to KO with 2 Brutal Swings. So we switched, they brought in that Pokemon, Primarina. We're just gonna go Skull Bash. Look at that. They are using Charm, but good thing we have glasses. We don't see that Charm, so it's just doing less damage. So what do we do now? I'm just actually gonna bait because I'm expecting this person to shield, since he seems to be like fighting for the swap, except that he stopped shielding. I am now in a very tough situation. They shielded the second one. I should get to another move here. Why? Because my Blastoise is so freaking cool. I'm gonna shield this because this Hydro Cannon is gonna do enough damage almost. I think if it doesn't KO, the next one will KO. So now we flipped the switch. They brought in Weezing, and that Weezing will face my sorry, they both Guzz. I have Weezing. So here's the thing. Why Jellicent over Jellicent? Because Jellicent dies to the Shadow Ball. Jellicent does not die to the Shadow Ball. That's the main thing. So Jellicent easily lives Shadow Ball from any ghost, while Jellicent doesn't. The point, like, lost hope in that game and they top left. Next game, picking up another amazing lead. The thing about the Galarian Weezing, you could say Galarian Weezing is the new Shadow Drapion. They just overbuffed the Sludge. Sludge is such an insane move right now, and that's what makes Weezing so good. It's like basically Sludge. We have the Blastoise into Lickitung. We're just gonna bash them because why not, right? So now we can tank whatever they throw. The best part about the Blastoise is that when you Skull Bash, you boost your defense, so their damage start doing less. So as you can see, you just saw a Nuke doing no damage. I'm just gonna switch. I should have stayed in, honestly, and just throw Hydro Cannons, but I'm just gonna save that Blastoise. That Blastoise will come in handy later. So they shielded that. Well, we have another one. What can you do to this one, huh? You're gonna let us shield? Yeah, bye-bye. And now they should bring in the Lickitung. I'm just gonna go straight for the Brutal Swing, because Brutal Swing should do enough damage. Now, someone's like, don't run Brutal Swing, run Play Rough because of Cobalion. To be honest, you don't need the Play Rough to beat Cobalion. You can win actually straight Brutal Swing and the 2, because you double resist their fast move and you do neutral, but they have a neutral charge move and another. See guys, Blastoise doesn't lose to we don't need Ice Beam on a Blastoise to beat Guzlord. So this is probably the trickiest Pokemon to play against, the Typhlosion. So I'm just gonna no shield here. And I was trying to hold on my energy just in case they chip and then swap. They brought in the Florges. Florges actually get a buff now. It has Trailblaze. They've been buffing Florges like literally every season. And good thing I did not boost because I didn't want to live that. We get denied because the game does not work. So what do we do now? Well, we're just gonna wait until they switch. They did switch. I need to shield and call a bait at one point. But the thing is, these moves do so much damage. Like, I don't think I can handle that. So let's see. Surf, shielded. Another Surf. I think I should have just done 3 here. Hopefully that doesn't affect the game. So let's see. They will throw here. I'm not gonna shield this. Like, this will do so much damage, but I'm fine with it. So we're gonna shield here. This is where they usually catch. They did try to catch. I'm just gonna farm it down, to be honest. There is no reason to throw in this thing. And now we just do 2 and then sludge it. Oh, they have Feraligatr. So look at this, guys. Sludge, almost half. I'm just gonna do 2 then throw. And now they are at the Hydro Cannon. So it's kind of a race. Can I fast move them down? No, I can't. And I think... Wait, they actually gave me a chance? They did give me a chance. So let's see. I need to live 2 Shadow Claws. Holy man. I can't believe I won this game. Dude, Jellicent actually carried. I mean, meanwhile, I'm here just telling you guys to the place Jelly. We're picking up an amazingly. That's Dragonite. I'm expecting a Lapras or a Feraligatr because that's I own all the Dragonite teams. Every Dragonite team you come up with, I own it because I'm the one who plays the most Dragonite teams, right? So when they swap in Feraligatr, what do? You sludge and then go to Blastoise and flex on them with your glasses. So these Hydro Cannons don't do anything. We're protected with the glasses, so I'm just gonna go for a Hydro here. I usually just Skull Bash, but I felt like Skull Bash would have been too much here, so I'm actually gonna farm them down. I don't need to shield because they don't have crunch, right? Now they bring in Dragonite. I'm just gonna go for the Skull Bash just in case they don't shield. And they did no shield, so that was actually a good call. And look at that, dude. The Blastoise just took out 2 Pokemon. They have a Scaldridge. We have a Jellicent for that. So, are we gonna shield or call a bait? No, we're just gonna call a bait. They have to bait, right? Except that they didn't. Who doesn't bait there, man? So we're gonna throw a Surf, and now just do a Hex and then throw. So they are almost in range of Brutal Swing. A Shadow KOs. I think the last Hex is gonna help me a lot. I think that still doesn't KO, but it should have, like, if we have the Shadow Weezing, it does KO there. What do? Just gonna throw Brutal Swing and then farm down, and now they should leave this game because they have no chance to win this. This is a horrible lead, but we have 2 hard answers to Lapras in the back. Blastoise does beat Lapras because, oh my, this is so annoying. This matchup is gonna last 3 hours. Throwing, and they keep throwing, I throw, they throw, I throw. Holy man, how long did this matchup last? Okay, we're just gonna farm them down. They get to a charge move. This is bad. Like, this is very bad. Now, the only way I win is that if they are weak to Jelly. So let's see. They are staying in. Damn it. They are like Sparkling Audio with the Psywave do chip. But to be fair, I did with the same amount of damage just from Hex, right? I'm just gonna go for the Shadow Ball. Since they're like both Pokemon are too bulky, it doesn't do that much damage. So since they stay in, I kind of swap at one point here. Damn it, dude, that was such a clutch by the other opponent. If they did one more, I could have swapped out. So now I'm just gonna switch and throw these Sludges. I need to land a Sludge. I need to put them low. I cannot shield here, basically. There is no way I can shield. This is usually where they switch. No, they didn't switch. They allow me to get this. I'm 100% sure that they can switch there. So I don't know why they didn't. Maybe they thought they can farm down. And now I need to be aggressive with my over farm. I need this Shadow Ball to KO. Does this Shadow Ball KO? If it does, we have a chance to win. We have to no shield this because that thing has a move, and look, they have 2 moves, so I made it as close as possible. I don't think it can get closer. So now oh my, I was like, if they come in late, I win. They didn't. So next game, we're picking up an amazing lead. So here, just throw in 10, to be honest. I forget myself, and I was talking to chat, so I forget to throw, basically. But yeah, throwing on 10 is ideal there. So I'm just gonna throw the charge move because before they throw anything. And they brought in A-Slash. I wasn't looking, to be honest. So I'm just gonna stay in and then get to a move and then go to Blastoise. So why did I switch? Well, whatever they have in the back, because they stayed in and sacked, that means something that Weezing should handle, right? And it's Feraligatr. We baited it out, okay? Let's just say that. And now the Jelly has a favorable matchup versus the A-Slash. Jelly would rather face A-Slash than Feraligatr, because Feraligatr is a bit stronger. Hydro Cannon could have Crunch as well. I'm just gonna shield here actually, because I can just farm them down and get the shield back, or force them to throw. But I'm actually gonna go for the shield. What? Aerial Ace? Did they just Aerial Ace? But what is that guy doing? Is he like trying to surprise Virizion with Aerial Ace? But you have Ice Punch. I bet they... I mean, no, it does slightly more Aerial Ace because it's double super effective. So what does this Sandslash can do? The answer is pretty much nothing. We're picking up a bad lead. So we're just gonna go to our cool Chad of a Pokemon Blastoise, and they punch us with a Giratina. So I'm just gonna skip this part because it's gonna take 3 hours. Look at that at the back. Oh my, dude, I skipped 2 minutes. Okay, that swap took actually 3 minutes. So just like last game, they should get to the charge move here. And now I'm actually gonna throw the Brutal Swing. I might throw both. Like, I don't think it's bad, but I was like, wait, if I swap, what if he throws? He does throw, and I just have an amazing catch. So the Hex that we got will actually help me a bit. And now all I need to do is just throw another Surf. Now they are kind of what's to shield. Otherwise, they will be in an awkward situation, because this is a farm down range actually. So I don't know why they did allow me to get... I'm just going to switch and farm them all the way down. I'm not going to throw anything. I need all the energy in the world. And we're going to do 2 then throw. They brought the Skulldurge. They shielded 1, 2. And the Hex I did on the Skulldurge actually helped me to put them in Brutal Swing range. As you can see, we're going to shield. Still do 2 then throw. Bro, I just noticed that all the moveset are actually wrong. Sorry guys, let me fix them. Okay, they should be fixed, and my Weezing is taking out a fire Pokemon and a dark Pokemon because he's also cool, not as cool as Blastoise. Next game, we're picking up an amazing lead. They brought in Feraligatr. We're just gonna Sludge and then go to Blastoise. So why? Because if you land the Sludge, you can kill with a Hydro Cannon and leave with so much energy. That's how cool again Blastoise is. We're gonna do 3 and then throw. They threw mid my fast move. It doesn't matter. They are almost in Hydro Cannon range. So I'm just gonna do 1 then throw now. Let's see what they do. They brought in Jellicent. This is so bad, man. Oh my, dude. Opponent is running a hard counter to my Blastoise. Well, luckily they threw, so I can just no shield. I'm actually gonna go to Weezing now. Why Weezing? Because this is an annoying situation to be in. I'm just gonna throw Brutal Swings at this point. Yeah, we're gonna spam Brutal Swing. I'm gonna try to catch a Bulldoze. They didn't Bulldoze. So we're still gonna try to no shield and hope that they don't have Crunch. But they do have Crunch. Look at that Crunch doing no damage. Crunch there does like 60, I think, percent to Drifbloom, while like to Jellicent is like 30%. So what do we do now? Well, we're just gonna no shield again, because I'm actually planning to only shield the Weezing. They caught my move. This is kind of annoying, but I'm just gonna throw these Brutal Swings. Remember that they can't chip me down with the Zygarde, right? So all we need to do is just shield here. 1 then throw. And I think they left the game. That's pretty much it. So you saw how do we do. Now it's Steelix, okay? The actual matchup that does matter. So what do you do against the Steelix lead? If they are leading Steelix, you go to Blastoise. They Psychic Fang, and then they brought Annihilate. This is so bad. If they have Steelix with Annihilate, I mean, it's just so bad because they resist rollout. When they resist rollout, it's like your fast move is just useless and you can't just beat them with charge move. So here, I threw both. I'm just going to switch out, to be honest, because I don't want to give him too much energy. We ended up with so much energy. Now we need to land the fake Overheat. I know that people now running Sludge Overheat, that's actually an option to run because of... oh my, they actually called it. So if they called it, you're kind of screwed. So you could actually just run Sludge with Overheat. The problem with that is like, you're just gonna lose to Skeleton. And as you see, I've been able to clap every Skeleton we faced so far. So is it worth it to do that for that? Well, I don't know actually. I mean, I faced so many Skeleton and Jellicent, and I've only faced one Steelix. So if you face a Steelix, just replace Jelly with a Swampert, maybe. I have to catch to win this game. And we did not catch, but we were able to get to a Hydro, so let's see. Maybe they still throw? No, they didn't. So yeah, that's how you win against the Steelix. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And remember, if you don't have sunglasses on your Blastoise, it's not the team is not gonna work. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video. Remember, make sure to like the video if you like the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And enjoy the rest of your day, night, or whatever you're having. Peace.